The Los Angeles Lakers, who suffered a crushing defeat in the first game of the series, entered the arena at the Staples Center with a burning desire for revenge, ready to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. This game wasn't just a test of the two teams' on-court prowess, it was a high-stakes battle that could make or break their morale and confidence in the playoffs. As the opening tip-off signaled the start of the showdown, the Timberwolves struck first. Jaden McDaniels executed a smooth, fadeaway jumper that sliced through the air and sank effortlessly into the net, giving Minnesota an early lead. But the Lakers didn't skip a beat. Jackson Hayes showcased his tenacity in the paint, using his strength to secure crucial rebounds and convert second-chance opportunities, sparking Los Angeles offense. Rui Hachimura, meanwhile, was a scoring machine, darting around the court with agility and draining shots with precision, allowing the Lakers to seize control of the game's tempo and pull ahead. Just when it seemed like the Lakers were running away with it, Julius Randle of the Timberwolves emerged as a game-changer. Leveraging his muscular frame and sharp basketball acumen, Randle powered through the Lakers' defense for tough inside buckets and dished out smart passes to set up his teammates, repeatedly chipping away at the lead and keeping the contest suspenseful. However, Austin Reaves and Luka Doncic of the Lakers had other plans. In the closing minutes of the first quarter, Reaves caught fire, knocking down clutch three-pointers and driving to the basket with relentless aggression. Doncic, on the other hand, operated like a maestro on the hardwood. Whether threading the needle with pinpoint passes to break down Minnesota's defense or taking matters into his own hands with dazzling one-on-one moves, he left the Timberwolves defenders scrambling. Thanks to their heroics, the Lakers closed out the first quarter with a commanding 34-15 lead, sending the home crowd into a frenzy and creating an aura of impending victory. The second quarter saw the Timberwolves snap out of their early slump. Randle and McDaniels rediscovered their shooting touch, stringing together consecutive scores to halt the Lakers' momentum and gradually trim the deficit. Undeterred, the Lakers countered. Reaves maintained his offensive onslaught, keeping the Timberwolves' defense in disarray with his long-range bombs and fearless drives. LeBron James, ever the consummate all-around player, not only found ways to score but also dove for loose balls and disrupted passing lanes on defense, shoring up the Lakers' lead. But just when it looked like the Lakers would cruise into halftime with a comfortable advantage, Rudy Gobert and Alexander Walker of the Timberwolves turned up the heat. Gobert asserted his dominance in the paint, swatting away Lakers' shots and gobbling up rebounds, effectively clogging up the lane. Jones, meanwhile, connected on a clutch three-pointer from beyond the arc. Their combined efforts helped the Timberwolves cut the lead even further. At halftime, the Lakers held a 58-43 edge, but the Timberwolves' late surge had injected a new sense of uncertainty into the game. After the break, Anthony Edwards of the Timberwolves wasted no time making a statement. He electrified the crowd with a thunderous dunk to open the second half, instantly igniting his team's energy. Fueled by Edwards' intensity, the Timberwolves mounted a ferocious comeback bid, chipping away at the Lakers' lead with each possession. In the face of this onslaught, Reaves once again stepped up for the Lakers. Displaying his scoring prowess, he single-handedly kept Los Angeles ahead by double digits. Hachimura also played a pivotal role late in the quarter, using his scoring and defensive tenacity to build a buffer for the Lakers. As the third quarter came to a close, the Lakers held an 81-65 lead heading into the final frame. In the fourth quarter, the Timberwolves refused to go down without a fight. Naz Reid and Randle led the charge, stringing together a series of scores that whittled the deficit down to single digits, ratcheting up the tension in the arena. But in the clutch, James showed why he's a legend. With his back against the wall, he attacked the basket with authority and orchestrated the offense with poise, steadying the Lakers' ship. And when it mattered most, Doncic delivered the dagger. His late-game bucket sealed the deal, extinguishing any hopes of a Timberwolves comeback. When the final buzzer sounded, the Lakers had secured a hard-fought 94-85 victory, evening up the series. Looking at the game as a whole, Anthony Edwards was a force to be reckoned with for the Timberwolves. He finished with an impressive 25 points and 6 rebounds, using his blistering speed and powerful drives to spearhead Minnesota's offense. Julius Randle, too, had a standout performance, notching 27 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists, making significant contributions on both ends of the floor. On the Lakers' side, Luka Doncic was undoubtedly the linchpin of the team's victory. His near triple-double performance of 31 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists was nothing short of perfection, demonstrating his prowess in offense, defense, and playmaking. LeBron James, too, lived up to his superstar reputation. With a stat line of 21 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists, he was a model of consistency. His clutch plays in critical moments were instrumental in pulling the Lakers through tight situations. Austin Reeves also had a standout game. His 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists underscored his indispensable role within the Lakers lineup. Reflecting on the game, despite suffering a humiliating defeat at home in the first match, the Lakers refused to let it dampen their spirits. Doncic and James served as the team's anchors, steadfastly keeping the Lakers' morale high. Their exceptional performances were the cornerstone of the team's comeback victory. In contrast, the Timberwolves' form was inconsistent. While Edwards was a reliable offensive force, the supporting cast failed to step up. Players like McDaniels and Naz Reid were a far cry from their first game form, and their lackluster performances proved costly. Even though the Lakers' defense had its vulnerabilities, it was ultimately the Timberwolves' own lack of consistency that cost them the game. If the Timberwolves hope to turn the tables in the upcoming games, they must regain the sharp shooting form they displayed in the first match and boost their offensive efficiency. Edwards will need to shoulder even more responsibility, especially in clutch situations, and lead the team by example. Additionally, the team will have to make strategic adjustments to its lineup. When Gobert is on the court, Doncic exploits his slow footwork to score at will. On the other hand, while Naz Reid may offer some offensive upside, his rim protection pales in comparison to Gobert's. For Reid to be effective, he'll need to stretch the floor with his three-point shooting, creating more space for his teammates. Despite the loss, the Timberwolves' defense proved to be a formidable challenge for the Lakers. In the 2 games of the series so far, the Lakers have only managed to score 189 points, well below their regular season average. This indicates that the Timberwolves still pose a significant threat. Their defensive system has shown great potential and competitiveness. All things considered, the series remains wide open. While the Lakers, bolstered by the star power of James and Doncic, appear to have the upper hand, they squandered their home court advantage in the first game due to complacency. Now, they face the daunting task of winning 2 consecutive games on the Timberwolves' home court in Minnesota. The odds are stacked against them. Meanwhile, with the backing of their home crowd, the Timberwolves are hungry to regain their form and seize control of the series. Given the current situation, this series going to a decisive Game 7 is increasing. In the unforgiving landscape of the playoffs, every game is a battle, and every detail can be the difference between victory and defeat. However, considering their overall strength and the influence of their star players, the Lakers are still the favorites to emerge victorious in this series. After all, the playoffs are where superstars shine brightest, and with 2 players of James and Doncic's caliber, the Lakers have the experience and firepower to make a deep playoff run and contend for the championship. The stage is set for more thrilling basketball action. Let's see how the drama unfolds.